Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another video on my channel. Today we are back in Sprocket yet again, and today we're actually gonna be designing something new. Now, what I want to do is actually design it to be a huge cannon that can destroy anything, but unlike the mortar tank and the Sturm Tiger redesign that I did, this tank is actually going to have a pretty decent barrel on it. So, I think the caliber that we're going to use is 32 centimeters or 320 millimeters, and we're going to go with that. So, let's go ahead and redesign a new tank and see what we can do with it. Okie dokie, so let's get on with it, shall we? We're going to go ahead and jump straight into this, go to mobility straight away, go to fenders and get rid of them. We're also going to go to components, go to freeform hulls and get this one. Now, the design of this tank that we are actually going to try and use is a lot like the Paladin, the artillery system tank, if that makes any sense. So it's like a pretty boring hull with a normal gun, but like stushed on the back, and is a 150mm actual cannon. So I think that's probably the best way to go with this. However, I do want it to be able to survive fighting. So let's go ahead and try and design something that will work here. I really don't know how this is going to go, but we're going to try it. So, go straight to mobility, go straight to tracks. This is one of the first tanks that I'm going to do without any return rollers. I don't want any of those, so we're not going to have any. The diameter of these is actually going to be increased, if we can. There we go. We're also going to increase the size of this to be relatively large, and we're also going to increase the size of the sprocket too to also be pretty large as well. There we go. Okay, nice. That seems actually pretty good. If I can space these out as well, that would be fantastic. And yeah, I guess that works. In fact, actually, make them a bit bigger, and then if we space them less, that should be fine. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think this is going to be like thick enough to be able to hold what we need it to hold. So we might need to come up with a different design here. A little bit, at least, maybe. One of the things that's probably a good idea for this, actually, is to increase the width of the tracks to be 0.75 instead, which makes them a little bit wider, which, honestly, probably a good idea. So, width of this, let's bring this out to fit. There we go. We're going to have the same width on these guys as well, so that's going to be 0.75 or whatever. There we go. Alright, good. 0.25, that's what I mean. Boop. There we go, and honestly, I think that fits. Yeah, it being a little bit wider, definitely a good idea. The next thing, we're going to make it a little bit wider overall as well. So we're going to separate it a little bit. And yeah, that seems like a good idea to me. Okay, the next thing then. What do we want to do? I'm going to go with that. There we go. Awesome. We're going to go with this, as we always do. I'm going to use these guys yet again, actually. Yeah, no, I don't know. Which ones have I never really used? I don't really use the normal ones. No, I'm going to go with these. There we go. A little bit strange, but still pretty normal considering. We're going to go with these guys there as well, and that's fantastic. And that's pretty much all we need down here, actually. The track segments themselves, I would love for them to be these, but we're not going to do those. We're probably going to go with quite modern ones. Right, which brings me to this. We're going to go and make it 0.13. There we go, really thick. The track segments themselves, 0.3. Yeah, a little bit longer, and the width of the track has already been changed anyway. So that's what we're going to go with. I think that's fine. Okie dokie, so next thing we want to do then is go to compartments and get this thing sorted. So we're going to bring this out to the edges, that is a-okay. We're actually going to go ahead and bring it out quite far for, are we? No, we're not. We're going to do this, then we're going to extend that forwards, and I'm going to have it quite a big angle on the front actually, downwards. There we go. We're going to go ahead and do another angle upwards from there too. Which actually means we're going to bring this thing forwards. Hey! There we go. Alright, good. I actually think this should be brought down as well, and it should be relatively big down there. Yeah, okay, that's sick. That is currently very good. There we go. We're then going to extend this guy on the top, which is fine. That is okay. And we're going to bring these guys backwards even further. So if I can, I want this to be a very, very steep angle on the front. In order to stop us from dying quite as quickly. As maybe we would have. So there we go. Yes, that's pretty boring, but honestly, I think that's going to be fine. Yeah. Okay, bring the extra bits on the side over the edges like so, and then we're going to go ahead and grab this, extend it down just like this, and then we're going to grab it from here, this one and this one, and we're going to drag it forwards, just like so, until it doesn't interact with the tracks anymore, which is exactly where we want it to be. There we go. Okay, let's have a little look at that, see what it looks like. Interesting. Yeah, okay. This'll be able to hold a big gun. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is actually go to faces. We're going to go to this guy, and this guy, and also this one, and we're going to extend it out over the back a little bit. Now, that might seem a little bit strange, but it is what I want to do, so that is what we're doing. Right, angles. We're going to go ahead and grab this guy, send it forwards like so. Good. That is what we want. The gun on the top, I think we're going to aim... Oh, how should we do this, actually? I feel like it should be in a turret. I think we are going to put it in a turret. Yeah. Okay, I've just moved this up a little bit, so it's a little bit taller, which I feel like is probably the best course of action here, so we're going to go with that. We're going to go back to mobility, we're going to go to fenders, and we're also going to put some fenders in too. The width of which have to be quite wide. Separation, let's bring this out to there, and essentially, these are just going to fit in right here. So the front offset is going to go back to there. We're going to go ahead and angle it so it's flat. There we go. And we're going to do the rear offset too. Inwards to about there. And I think that's going to be okay. Adds a little bit of detail on the side that we kind of need. We do kind of need the detail there, so that's fine. Okay, cool. Alright, so since this thing is not designed really to be shot at all, we can just put things in like weird places. So like places that don't really make sense if you're going to get shot at. Although we are going to get shot at, so maybe we shouldn't do stuff like this, but we'll try. Anyway, I want to put a door in order to actually get into this thing. Just above the driver. I was going to put it on the front when I was saying that, but now I've changed my mind. I don't want it to go there. The driver's seat is going to go there, so now it should move. Yeah, very slowly, but it does move. Interesting. Okay, we can make this look sick. Okay, next thing then, usually I would like decorate the bottom first, but no, we're going to go ahead and actually put the turret directly on here, more or less straight away. So there we go, we're going to put that there. We're then going to go to faces, and we're going to extend it off the edge, just like so, and we're going to bring it forwards too, by quite a bit to be fair, and then we're going to go to the top of this and angle it inwards. Actually, quite a lot. There we go, it's going to be quite a big gun. I'm not going to lie, it's going to be quite a big turret too. So that's fine. Extend this guy backwards. There we go. And extend it inwards. There, okay. And what I originally wanted to do was actually have this on the back. So, I wanted to have the entire turret back here, right? So it would fire from the back, but then we'd have to have our engine in front. Which, now that I'm looking at it, might be fine, I guess. Maybe. It might be fine. Okay, but anyway, we're going to go ahead and build these up. We're going to extend it up like so. We're then going to go to the side, and we're going to extend those over the edge. Yep, so that's going to come out, and so is this. Out to the edge. Oh, yes, okay. This is going to get pretty beefy at any second now. We're going to extend it forwards and drag it inwards. There we go. And then we're going to do it again. Extend it forwards, drag it inwards, bring it forwards a little bit more, and then angle it backwards too. That's what I want to do. So the entire front of this is going to be angled slightly backwards. In fact, actually, we'll grab these ones too and do this. Hey, there we go. That actually doesn't look too bad. It looks okay. Alright, go to faces, grab this one, extend it forwards. And I think we'll actually leave it somewhat like this. So without extending that forwards, grab this guy and this guy, this guy and this guy, and then do it. Here we go. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm thinking this turret is big enough to hold our gun. I don't know though. So go to firepower. We're going to go to mantlet. We're going to take the T-34 one, because I think it's most fitting. We're going to make it huge. We're going to try and slot it right in the middle. That doesn't look like the middle. That doesn't look like the middle. That's really close on this side and not very close on this side. What has happened to the turret? Is it not in the center? Have I built this wrong already? What's happening? They're the same. They're the same. It's just snapping to the wrong point, it turns out. That's strange, isn't it? Alright, okay. Go to faces. I want to delete this and delete this. And I want to see if I can put in some nicer ones. So we're going to go down to there. Down to here. Fill it. Okay. Yeah. Do the same thing on this side. So there. There and there. Fill it. Okay. And then this one. Up to there. Up to here. Fill. There we go. Oh. This could look quite cool. I'm not sure though. There we go. And fill those as well. Sure. We're going to go with that. Anyway, firepower. Grab this thing. We're going to make it huge. so that it fits directly in that little slot right there. And then we're going to put our gun on there. So the cannon that we're going to use is the 320mm one. Here we go. 320mm cannon. Woohoo! Yikes! Okay, make it bigger. Make it bigger. So this is going to be 2 meters long. That is going to be 2 meters long. Okay, and then we're going to add another one. And that also needs to be, like, really big. This actually has to be huge. Another 2 meters. There we go. We're going to have recoiled on there. Alright, and then what is... penetration is actually quite good. However, the muzzle velocity is not. And that's kind of what we need. We need the muzzle velocity to be higher. So if we add another one, the muzzle velocity does go up. And let's say we make this thing 4. Okay, yeah, there we go. That is quite a big barrel, but it is the barrel we deserve. Oh, that is huge. That is pretty cursed. But yes, we are going to be going with this. I know it's ridiculous, but this is our cannon. Okay, we're going to have to work out how to make it strong enough to hold itself. And if we can't do that, we're going to have issues. But hopefully we can figure that out. Torque maximized. We legit can't do anything with this. I might be able to modify that in the settings though. And I think that's probably what we're going to have to do. Okay, I was just looking at where we can put in countermeasures. Oh, counterweight, sorry. Counterweight. I don't know where that is. Now, I could be blind, and I might actually be, but, like, I can't see anything here. Oh, there. There's actually a plus button right there. Interesting. So we can add a counterweight of quite a lot, but it's not... Oh, we can recess the gun in there? No way we could do that. I didn't know you could do that. Alright, okay. Can we move it now? Can we move it around now? Gun mount. Okay. Ratio. No, I think we've made it worse. But it's still quite cool. I still like it. Alright, we can work all that out after. Don't worry about that too much. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and try and decorate this thing now. And then after that, we'll go ahead and make it work. And then hopefully, it will actually work. Yes. Okay, so one of the first things I want to do is actually use this Commander's Cupola right here, because honestly, I think it's a pretty cool looking one. So we're going to have it directly on the top of there, and we'll leave it actually sticking up. That is okay. We're also going to go ahead and attach one of these on each side of the turret at the top, and that's going to be okay too. On the sides, we're going to go ahead and decorate it with these guys. In fact, actually, I'm going to decorate it off camera, so you guys don't have to watch all of this. And then I'll try and talk you through everything that I've added afterwards. Alright, so I've done quite a lot of work to this actually. What I've done is I've added rivets everywhere. I figured rivets would actually be pretty cool on a tank like this, as if it was built, I don't know, maybe not late war, but like, I think it's a cool design. Anyway, I've used logs to actually prop up the actual barrel. I know that seems a little strange, and actually they're a little bit off actually, but there you go. Now they're in the same place. We've got some sleeping bags right there on the front. We have a tarp on the side. We also have these on the side as well. We have a bucket and spade. Sorry, a spade, an axe, and I don't know what that is. I'm not sure what that is. It looks like the top of a pickaxe. Anyway, we've also got our engine stuff on the back. You can actually get into the engine bay on the rear as well. I've added a door on the bottom of the back of the turret and on the back of the turret. I've added the exhaust to the back right here, and obviously I've added the Commander's Cupola on the top, but you already knew that. I've also added some lights. I don't know whether you guys seen that. I added this extra hatch right here. I added this as well, like a little stowage, and some stowages right there too. The other thing is these two and this, and that is pretty much it so far. But it does mean that it sort of works. Clearly the supports actually have to stay there, which is a little bit annoying, but it's kind of okay. Also, we have to change the color of it. Go to livery. Go to this. Oh, they don't actually change color. I thought these would change color, but they don't. That's a little bit frustrating, but we'll go with it. Anyway, the next thing we need to do is actually go to mobility, go to engine, and start working on how this is going to work. We're going to have a 5 liters every 10 cylinders. Okay, that seems like a good idea. 2,400 right there, and then 1,250 right here. Let's check that. 1,250. Bosh. There we go. 15.6 horsepower per ton. Unfortunately, this thing doesn't have any armor, and it already weighs 41 tons. And that's without any ammunition. So, yeah, if I add 2 ammunition... Can I add 2? It's going to weigh quite a lot, but it takes a minute and a bit to reload. Ooh, yikes. Okay, can I turn these around? I actually don't mind them being in there. Alright, here we go. So clearly you wouldn't want these inside, not really. But we do have the... We do have enough time to actually reload them, which is the good thing. So, let's go ahead and do this. APHE. Awesome. And now it should be able to fire. 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah. That's going to destroy something. You know, I was actually thinking about the balancing issues too. About the gun. If we do actually go to the cannon, right? If we go to this, we go to the cannon itself, and that blue line is an issue. You see? But if we do something like this, we can start to get rid of that blue line. So let's say it's 100 all the way down. That blue line should disappear, which I think it has. Which now means we can actually aim the gun up and down. Unfortunately, the problem that we're now having is I can't see because the barrel's too big. Yikes. Oh my goodness. Look at how slowly it actually lifts the turret up, by the way. Oh, yikes. Okay, that's slow. Also, we do have 3 tanks on the battlefield right now. Okay, right. Next thing we need to do is actually add some armor to this thing and get it going. I want to destroy something with this. If it is mid-war, I'm okay with that. And we can put it up against the King Tiger mission, because I think that'll be fun. Obviously, this is to shoot 1 target at a time, really. So it's not very good for this map, but it's cool. It's still cool. Alright, so, go to livery, actually. I want to make this more bright. I want to make it real bright. So saturation all the way up. Brightness quite far up. And then we're going to get rid of some of the roughness. There we go. Condition is going to be a little bit better. And grime. We're going to add a little bit of grime. There we go. What do we think? What do we think? I think it looks sick. Okie dokie. So, yeah, I'm going to add a little bit of armor to this thing. And we're going to be able to get it to move. And then we're going to go from there. So, let's go ahead and do these guys. We're going to go ahead and give those quite a lot of armor, actually. We're going to make this thing quite beefy. We're going to go with 120. Okay. Then we're going to go with these surfaces, which are the only other ones that face forwards, really. And we're going to give them a lot too. 120? We're going to go with 120 as well. I know that seems a bit insane, but it's what we're going to go with. The sides of this are not going to be tanky at all. So let's go ahead and make those quite low. So we're going to go with 50. The sides of the turret also going to be very low. We're going to go with 50 up there too. 50. That one is actually pointing forwards, but only just. So, actually, it's okay. What's going on here? What is that? Why are they doing this? Where were they supposed to be? I actually don't know where these guys were supposed to be. I don't know. Maybe they were supposed to be on here, but they just aren't. All right. Well, we're gonna leave those off. That's fine. Okay, so we've got our armor. Let's go. Let's go see if we can kill anything. All right, you guys ready? Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Hang on a second. My tank just took off when that happened. I don't know what quite happened there. All right, can we shoot someone that's... Oh, I can't even see them. Okay, this is going to be tricky. This is going to be so tricky. Okay, we're going to hope that that guy doesn't move. 3, 2, 1. He moved. He moved. Uh-oh, now we got 90 seconds to reload. Okay, well, what we're going to do then is take that thingamabobby off the end of the gun. Because clearly, the muzzle brake is too wide. It is. It's way too wide for us, and it means we can't actually see past the end of the barrel. I would like to have one, though, so we're going to go with this one. Okay, let's save this, and let's take it to the map where we think it's going to be able to work. Maybe. Alright, are we ready? We're going to go straight in. Hopefully they don't just one-tap me. It might be the case that it does, but we'll see. I can't currently see the... Oh, there it is. What if I can kill it from here? I need to aim. I think I aimed too high. Let's try it again. From the very beginning, we need to find the tank and shoot it straight away. There it is. I don't know. I don't know where this is hitting. I have no idea. I don't think we're quite hitting the target. Aim a little bit higher than the tank. There. A little bit higher. 3, 2, 1. Aha! King Tiger dead. It does its job. Brilliant. You know, actually, the more I look at this, we have so much space. This tank could have been so much smaller. But because I thought a 320mm cannon would be really big, it is really big. We still have loads of room left though, and that's a bit of an issue, to be honest. So yeah, this could have been way smaller. But yeah, we've built a tank. It works. It is like an artillery piece, but I guess that's fine. And I actually really like it, so that's good. Anyway, let's go back to the main menu. Let's go into Sandbox. We'll spawn in something actually really tanky, and we'll see if we can annihilate it. That seems like a good idea. In fact, actually, I've got a hull, don't I? Okay, there it is. Fully armored shell. That's what I called it. Here we go. So, aim towards the fully armored shell. 3, 2, 1, fire! It actually bounced off. Oh, wait, it tanked it. Eh? How? How does that vehicle tank it? Let's try again. Okay, let's see if that was just a fluke. It might not be. Shell. Okay, fully armored shell. Bam. Aim towards the shell. Granted, it is at a bit of an angle, but it should still go through this. 3, 2, 1. 429, 307. I don't understand. Realistically, the cannon should go through 551. But it doesn't quite manage to do that, which is unfortunate. We could make the barrel even longer, but I feel like that would be silly looking. Yeah, it doesn't go through the... Oh, it might actually be that we're in mid-war and the thing was designed in late war as well. Because the shell should have 200mm more armor. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get that real quick. Shell. Alright, we are now in late war. Let's see if it does the same thing. It might. It might not. We're a bit more of an angle here, too. Yeah, it bounced off. Wow. Okay, well, I mean, just because the shell is really wide doesn't mean it's going to go through armor. Obviously, because armor... pushing like a larger thing through armor is obviously more difficult. But, let's go ahead and get the shell again. There we go. We're going to drive to the side where it is not as angled. And we're going to see if we can get through that. Realistically, we should be able to get through the front, but it's not working out. It is not working out. Alright, here we go. Go around. Yes. Prepare to be destroyed, sir. Okay, I'm going to turn directly towards it. Yes. 3, 2, 1. It didn't go through there either. That doesn't make sense. Does it? I don't know. Am I being silly? I might be being silly. Can I drive on this? Can I actually? Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm stuck though. Yikes. Alright, well anyway, this was a weird tank to design. Obviously the barrel looks a little bit strange, but I do think this looks pretty good. So I think I'm going to go and end this video here for now. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy it. And if you guys have any suggestions on what to do next, let me know in the comments down below. But for now, thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.